20, remember complementary means adds to 90. So if I add these two angles together, their sum will be 90. Subtract 10 from both sides. So x is 10. Now they want each angle, so angle A is going to be 6 times 10 plus 4, which is 64. Angle B is going to be 2 times 10 plus 6, which is going to be 26. Check your math. Those both add up to 90. In number 21, if triangle ABC is congruent to DEF, that means angle A matches angle D. So right there, I know that 3x plus 10 must equal 81. And then angle B, which is the second letter, has to equal angle E because it's the second letter as well. So 4y minus 7 is going to equal whatever that angle is at E, which I don't know. But I could actually figure this out because the three angles of DEF have to add to 180. And if I put 35 and 81 together, that's going to make 116. So then the missing angle would be 180 minus 116, which will give me 64 for the measure of angle E, which matches angle B. So that's going to be my equation for y on the right side. So now all I have to do is solve. Subtract 10 from each side. And you get 71. And then 71 divided by 3. It's going to be a decimal, which is 23.6 repeating. On the other side, if I add 7, I'm going to get 4y equals 71. I'm going to do 71 divided by 4, which is 17.75. In number 22, this triangle angle C is 60, angle V is 59. You want to know the shortest and longest side. Well, I need all three angles first. If I subtract those two angles from 180, what I find is that angle L is 61. Now I go to work. The shortest side is going to be across from the smallest angle. Smallest angle is 59, so the opposite side is side LC. Likewise, the longest side is across from the largest angle. The largest angle in this picture is 61. The side opposite that is BC. On 23, these represent H, W, P represent midpoints. So what happens is if a mid-segment is 30, the side that's parallel to it is double that, 60. And those are all 30s as well. If KD is 70, that makes each piece here 35 and 35, and the side parallel to it is 35, or the mid-segment. And then if AD is 80, that splits AP into 40 and PD into 40 and HW into 40 as well. So now if they were the perimeter of HPW, that's the triangle inside, that's going to be 35 plus 30 plus 40, which is going to be 105. In number 24, this is the hinge theorem at work. Because the reflective property, those two sides right there match the sides AL and AF. So the hinge theorem's at work. So the side across from 32 is going to be smaller than the side across from 35. So AF is definitely a larger segment. Same idea in B, except for we work backwards. The hinge theorem applies, but we're working backwards. The longer side will be across from the larger angle. So angle WGP is definitely larger than angle HGP. Not drawn to scale, but going by the numbers, that's what we get. For number 25, if this is a median, median just means that it makes congruent segments. This is a midpoint. These angles aren't necessarily bisected, so you don't want to set those equal. That's a mistake. What you know is equal for sure is the segments at the bottom because of the median getting drawn to a midpoint. So add 5 to both sides, 42, so then x is 21. In number 26, it says TM is an altitude. So all you know for sure is that this is a right angle. These segments might be congruent, we don't know for sure. What I do know is that if have as an altitude, it makes a right triangle. And if you have a right triangle with one angle 32, the missing third angle has to be 58 for these all to add up to 180. Really what I did there was just 90 minus 32 to get 58. So in the case that 4x plus 26 equals 58, if you subtract 26 from each side, you get 4x equals 32. So x equals 8. And if they want the measure of AT, you're going to plug that back in and do 13.5 times 8 plus 27. You get 135.